Hi again. We welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Outside, George has to rush. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Marbury. On the wing there. Williams, a screen on George. Marion passes to Williams. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Rush. To the inside. Outside for George. A three-pointer, no good. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Pass to Marion. Now Stoudemire. Over Rush. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Here's Rush. Guarded by Hardaway. And that one's good from Fisher.
You know, Fisher's only 6'1", but he's well built, about 200 lbs, so D-Fish knows how to create some space for himself.
Here's Marbury. Out to Marion. Pass to Marbury. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Rush. Shaq with the screen on Hardaway. Rush's shot is off. George against Marion. There's the drive. Over George. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shaq passes to Medvedenko. Back to O'Neal. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Marbury. Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over Shaq. Misses the baby hook. The Lakers leading. Now Rush. Here's Fisher. He's guarded by Williams. Now Rush. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Marbury. Pass to Williams. Here's Hardaway. It's good. This game is all even.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
There's a screen to the paint. Here's Medvedenko, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Here's Marbury on the wing there. Williams up on top. Here's Marbury. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Rush kicks to George. Pass to Fisher. Here's Medvedenko. Back to George. grabs the miss. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Marbury with the drive. Stoudemire outside. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Marbury, defended by Fisher. And here's George. He'll bring it up for L.A. Pass to Fisher. Shaq with the screen. And Fisher kicks to Rush. Releases. Rebound by Williams.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Hardaway passes to Marbury. Picked by Williams. Here's Marbury. Defended by Fisher. Hardaway for 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rush the pass to Medvedenko. Count that one. Medvedenko's got his second bucket of the night. Suns trail by 4. Here's Marbury. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Fisher, the pass to George. Here's Medvedenko. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded by Williams. O'Neal is double. Lob pass to George. And he converts the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The wide open look here for Marion. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Outside, Fisher. It's George on the wing. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses.
Marion, excellent at knocking down free throws. Solid from the stripe.
Fisher looking it over. Inside to the right side. 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot, and he drops that one in.
Nice job by Fisher. Magic in the pick and roll set. Excellent in that situation.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Fisher.
Good job accepting and embracing the contact on the way up there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the first one drops. Some changes for the Lakers. Murray comes in for George. And it's Pargo in for Rush. Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Fisher. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. Again, the Lakers.
You know, to me, one of the things that makes Fisher so good is he plays within himself. Doesn't try to do things he can't. Doesn't force a whole lot at all.
Here's Marbury. He's got 6. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Marbury. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Fisher dishes to O'Neal. Pargo kicks to O'Neal. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Murray the pass to Pargo. Down low, here's Medvedenko. Off target at the rim. The Suns trailing. Pass to Marbury. There's the pick. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He gets it in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To Voskuhl. Johnson in the corner. There's the pick. Over Fisher. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Marbury passes to Johnson. And here is Outlaw. Back to Johnson. Pass to Gugliotta. For Murray. Gugliotta's shot is good.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Walker comes in for Medvedenko. Shaw subbed in for Fisher. The Lakers leading. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And finished off by Walker.
Boy, if he's inside and that close, he's taking it with authority.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And it's Marion atop the key. And stolen by Murray. Here's Pargo. It's stolen by Johnson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Marion. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Marion's got 7 points.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Here is Shaw. Murray outside. Over Marion. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Murray for 3. A putback. The rebound by Voskuhl. And for the Suns, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. To the middle, here's Johnson. And it's good, 2 points. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pargo the pass to Manson. Now here's Murray. Into the lane. Misses from close range. On the wing, Brown. Nothing on the board. Marion outside. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Walker, bounce pass. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Walker is screen on Brown.
Brown, his reputation was built on the defensive end of the floor. Takes a lot of pride in his ability to defend.
Pass to Marion. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound that time, collected by Manson. Here's Shaw. And it's Johnson with the rebound. The Suns leading. Brown outside. Here's Johnson. They set the pick. Here's Boston. Guarded by Walker. Good on the bucket.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
And the Lakers with some changes. Shaq is checked in for Walker. George comes in for Murray. And Rush is subbed in for Shaw.
Kareem Rush.
Here's Pargo. Still yet to score. O'Neal kicks to Rush. Now here's Shaq. Not a lot of room. Right wing. 4 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. O'Neal showing no mercy.
You've got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet. Your Lakers. Number 3, Stephon Marbury.
Los Angeles on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Outlaw, and it's Marion in the corner. Now Outlaw. 5 to shoot. Here's Marbury. Here's Voskuhl. Pargo with the rebound. Now Rush. Down low, here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his second basket of the night.
Pick and roll really is about timing and execution. Well run.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. Outlaw up up on top. And there's the foul, and it's called on Gennaro Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Medvedenko's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Coming under the floor for your Lakers. Number 14.
Here's Marion. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Johnson. 6 to shoot. Outlaw up on top. And the shot falls short this time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Pargo. Now Rush. Covered by Johnson. Check the screen on Johnson. Shaq passes to Rush. Over Johnson. Again, the Lakers. Here's Marbury. To the inside. Here's Outlaw. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Textbook screen, which leads to the nice bucket there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Now, here is O'Neal. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That's his first foul. Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Suns.
Phoenix, substitution, number 32. Amari Stoudemire.
Marion against George. O'Neal is double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pargo misses. Suns trailing. To Marbury. Back to Marion. Here's Marbury. He's got 8. Over George. And it's Marbury missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rush dishes to Parker. Rush the pass to Medvedenko. And here is O'Neal. Guarded by Marion. Here's Pargo. Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Shaq controls in the paint.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Here's Marbury. Inside, Stoudemire. And Medvedenko pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Pargo. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And Shaq with the slam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the Suns call time.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers girls.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Hardaway comes in for Joe Johnson. Suns trail by 5. Williams has a screen for Hardaway. Shot from 12. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Sweet move. Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play. George has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Well, Phoenix shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Williams a screen on Fisher, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. To the middle, it's deflected. to Marbury. He lobs it up, and Stoudemire slams it in.
At nearly 7 feet, the rookie can easily pick off that pass. Then Stoudemire just hammers it home.
And Fisher kicks to shot. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Fisher. Here's Shaq. Rebounding and scoring, Shaquille O'Neal.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Marbury passes to Williams. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Marbury. Joe Johnston on the wing. Clock at 6. At the top of the key, Williams. Shoots over O'Neal. Williams can't hit. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Fisher outside. Left side, O'Neal. Pass to Medvedenko. And he jams it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Phoenix calls timeout. Shaq is really having a good game here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet.
Stoudemire with the ball. Stoudemire with a screen on Fisher. Just 5 on the clock. Marbury. The teardrop falls in. Marbury's got 10 points.
Showing some trickery that time with the floater. Marbury, so hard to defend.
Fisher with the bounce pass. Shaq kicks to Rush. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Williams, a screen on Fisher. Here's Marbury. From outside, off the mark. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Gennaro Parker, he's checked in for Derek Fisher. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pargo kicks to Rush. O'Neal looking around. Over to the left wing. Here's Medvedenko. Ready by Stoudemire. Pargo misses. Suns trail by 7. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Williams a screen. Here's Marbury. It's hauled in by George.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass to Pargo. Back to George. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Williams. O'Neal is double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shaq with a screen on Johnson. Here's Pargo. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Pargo's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Here's Marbury. 10 points for him. Over Pargo. He's off from 17 feet. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers ahead, ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Phoenix with the ball. 9-point game. Now an update on Derek Fisher from the terrific David Altman. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. Sounds like he has a sprained shoulder, which is limiting his range of movement and, of course, causing real tenderness in that area. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they are hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by Sean Marion. George dishes to Rush. Back to George. Here's Pargo. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Marbury. 10 points for him. Offline with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Rush the pass to Medvedenko. Here's Pargo. Down low. O'Neal. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Los Angeles leading by 15. Has to Rush. O'Neal against Williams. Shaq kicks to Pargo. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Suns trail by 18. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here is Hardaway. He's covered closely. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And the foul called on Shawn Marion. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Medvedenko. Six on the shot clock. And Shaq with the slam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the Suns call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Heading to the court.
George against Marion. Marbury passes to Marion. And Stoudemire in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Hardaway for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Shaq's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Rush the pass to George. Taken away by Williams. Right side Hardaway. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers leading by 20. And George kicks to Pargo. Pass to Medvedenko. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. That one good for 2. O'Neal's got 8 here in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Williams sets a screen for Hardaway. And there's the foul, and it's called on Jannero Pargo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Suns now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Stoudemire, the screen. Shot clock at 6. And Shaq sends it back.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Heading to the court. Laker girl.
Now here's Stoudemire. Stoudemire, the screen. Marbury passes to Stoudemire. Pass to Pargo. Now Rush. Here's Medvedenko. He's got 10. 5 to shoot. Now Rush. Guarded by Hardaway. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Marbury. Now Marion. Stoudemire outside. Hardaway from outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The Suns shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. There's the lob to the hoop, and Phoenix with another turnover here. They're scoreless since the first half.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Pass to Medvedenko. And here is O'Neal. Here's Pargo. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Shaq's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Marbury. He's got 10. Pocket 6. Outside Hardaway. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And George kicks to Pargo. Rush the pass to George. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fouls are going to come Shaquille O'Neal's way for many reasons, not the least of which is his incredible physicality.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Madsen, he's checked in for Medvedenko. Murray comes in for George. Shaw subbed in for Rush. El Phoenix shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Murray against Marion. To stop the run. And the shot goes down. Marion's got 9.
He can play inside, too. Marion knows how to use his frame to get the advantage.
Here is Shaw. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Marion. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. He's got 12.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 24. Pass to Shaw. Here's Madsen, guarded by Stoudemire. 4 on the clock. Here's Pargo over Marbury. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
Here's Marbury. He's got 10. Joe Johnson on the way. To the inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play, working to earn the and-one chance. Nicely done.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One shot.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Madsen. Lakers working the ball around now. Here is Shaw. Lets it go from deep. Gugliotta grabs the board.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Voskuhl. He's covered by Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Marbury's got 15 points.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up, and right now he's on track for a monster night.
And the Lakers call time here.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
Walker's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Suns also making a change. Brown's checked in. Walker dishes to Parker. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Goes up to the stripe, and it's Madsen missing. The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Gugliotta passes to Voskuhl. Johnson. And the shot is good.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip. That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Johnson outside. The Lakers with the rebound. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pargo. He's covered by Brown. Walker is screen on Brown. Pass to Walker. Clock is at 3. The layup missed. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And it's Johnson again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here is Shaw. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here is Brown. No scoring in this one. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Gugliotta. Phoenix, no good that time either. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for Los Angeles. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We come back right after this. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Here is Shaw. Murray outside. Here's Madsen. Pass to Shaw. Deep 2 from Murray. The rebound by Voskuhl.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
That one goes in.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Now, here's Walker, covered by Outlaw. Brown outside. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Here's Pargo. He's covered by Brown. Fargo the pass to Manson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Over Shaw. Shot by Johnson, no good. Lakers leading by 23. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Shaw passes to Murray. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. Over Outlaw. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Brown. Out to Marion. Pass to Voskuhl. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound that time collected by Madsen. Madsen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shaw passes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards, known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Outlaw. Back to Brown. And here is Outlaw, guarded by Walker. Here's Voskuhl. Rebound the Lakers. Madsen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Pargo. Walker is screen on Brown. Pass to Shaw. Now Murray. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Walker's shot is off. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Brown outside. Joe Johnson on the wing. Back to Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
With reckless abandon, Brown finishes despite the contact. They have to love the heart he plays with.
Here's Pargo. It's tipped. Pass to Murray. Here's Pargo. He's covered by Brown. To the paint. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down.
Showing some mobility in the pick and roll that time. Samaki Walker was impressive execution right there.
Now Johnson. Brown outside. Down low. Here's Outlaw. And the dunk by Outlaw.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability.
Lakers leading by 23. Here's Pargo. Walker a screen. And he drives in. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Good quickness from Walker there. Took it right to the defense.
Pass to Marion. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded close. Over in the corner, Brown. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Walker. Brown, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Murray scanning the floor. And Walker kicks to Murray. Here's Pargo. He's covered by Brown. Pargo misses. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Marion passes to Johnson. Shoots over Walker. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Marion. Marion's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Shaw. And here is Murray. Here's Pargo. And the 3 off target. Madsen's shot is good.
Hey, it's a given. Madsen's going to be active in the lane.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Shaq's checked in for Madsen. Medvedenko comes in for Walker. George is checked in for Murray. And Rush is subbed in for Gennaro Pargo. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Takes a step back. Marbury, good.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
Pass to Rush. Now O'Neal, covered by Outlaw. O'Neal kicks to Rush to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal is double. Here's Rush. Over Stoudemire. Rebound by the Suns. Marion's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stoudemire, the screen. Pass to Marion. And here is Stoudemire. O'Neal with the rebound. Here is Shaw. Medvedenko, the pass to George. Now here's Shaq. Guarded by Stoudemire. 3-pointer. And George gets it to go.
Love the assertive and aggressive approach from George. His teammates encouraging him to keep it up.
Here's Marbury. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Madsen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Walker comes in for Medvedenko. Murray's checked in for George.
Mind the lanes.
And it's Pargo in for Rush. And
One
the
shot.
Suns also making a change. Williams is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Shaw. And here is Murray. Here's Pargo. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Now here's Marion. He's guarded closely. Here's Marbury. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Walker is screen on Hardaway. Walker the pass to Manson. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Inside, Hardaway. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Murray. Here's Pargo. Back to Walker. Pass to Pargo. To the middle. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Marbury. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Marbury using that great speed of his to get out ahead of the defense and get the fast break hoop.
Lakers leading by 20. Here's Pargo. Down low. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Marbury. Stoudemire setting the pick for Marion. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Here is Shaw. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Marion. Now Williams. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 16.
Heading to the court. And Lakers go. Let's make some noise.
Here is Shaw. Outside Murray. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. They don't think it's enough of a problem to keep him from playing, so we'll just have to see how it pans out. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
At the line for two, Mark Madsen.
Two.
And he can't get the first one.
Clearly, he's the ultimate team player when you look at what Mark Madsen brings. Anything you ask him to do for the team, he'll do it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the second free throw, good. Here's Brown.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3-2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got two chances now to get it done.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shaquille O'Neal.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the board, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and